Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Pisces. How are you guys this week? Those of you who are looking for a singles love reading, check out my playlist. I put them up every Monday. In fact, next Monday I'm going to do a similar read to this one. The overall energy surrounding you as you move to the end of the year into the new year. Positive influences and energy. So that's what I'm focused on for this reading, and I'm going to do the same thing with the singles love reading. So Pisces, overall energy and influences surrounding you as you move towards the end of the year into the new year. Overall energy and positive influences surrounding you. Positive energy and influences surrounding Pisces. One came out the furthest. There you go. So there's going to be some kind of a temptation. Now this is much like temperance. So it's about tempering your passions, okay? It's about pulling back and looking at things before you're tempted, if something tempts you, okay? Yeah, so I do see some kind of success. I see someone taking a leap of faith. So there's some of you may be taking a little bit of a risk. Now it has to do with planning for success. Okay, preparing for it. So some of you may have had some lack of success because you were tempted to take a leap of faith. Now, it could be a person coming towards you. It's an energy of chasing something, going after something, but it's also an energy of victory. So, yeah, you may be tempted by something. Look at it, okay? Look at it. But I feel like there's someone here, Sagittarius, Aries energy possibly. So definitely some kind of passion, but I feel it's telling you to plan for success, okay? To be careful of temptations, be careful of taking risks. Take a look back, okay? So whatever it is that you took a risk with this year that tempted you, that didn't bring you the victory you wanted, where you ended up walking away, it's telling you to look at that first. So this is something I feel you're going to take into the new year. You're going to look before you leap. But I actually feel for some of you, you've got a person here who's tempted to reach out, maybe feeling like they can have some success with you, but I still see this walking away energy. You're walking away from something here. Yeah, so it could be a relationship, but look where you're headed. You're moving towards new habits, new traditions, new ways of conducting yourself. We have the Hierophant. So like I say, some of you could be moving towards a commitment, or it could be an energy where you took some kind of risks to do with a contract or a negotiation. So it's telling you to just look at it, or look before you leap. Okay, so yeah, I definitely see this walking away. Okay, but you're taking new habits, traditions, beliefs. You're going to be conducting yourself differently. So lovely. You may be learning something as well. Planning something. Could be going to school, something educational. There we go. Yeah. So there's a little sense of loss and a little sense of longing here, Pisces. Some of you may have children as well. You may be wanting marriage, wanting children, but it's a sense of reminiscing, looking into the past and reminiscing. Okay. Yeah, some of you may be feeling a little lonely, a little lost, or maybe missing somebody here. Maybe you were tempted by someone, and maybe you like I say, you might have been a little bit worried about taking a risk as well. You may have chosen walking away, but it could be another person. I see a Taurus here. I also see Sag and Aries. So there it is. It has to do with Six of Earth, reciprocity, equal give and take. So this definitely is going to have a few scenarios. Remember, we're focusing on the positive. So I do feel there's an energy of somebody reaching out. So I feel if you have someone who wasn't reciprocating, you're moving away from that. Okay, I actually feel like this is going to be your own energy, about looking before you leap, about risks that you take. But I actually see a victory. Because why? Because you're going to be conducting yourself differently. Some of you definitely, I feel that Six of Water, sense of loss and longing. Okay, there's some kind of sense of loss and longing. If it's not yourself, it's someone else. Yeah, there we have a single person. So some of you definitely, it's an energy of someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. So there's whatever it is you've been putting out there, I feel is going to come back to you. So it's about reciprocity, okay? Equal give and take. So interesting. I feel like it's another person too, though, with this temptation. Yeah, we have a messenger of air. So there it is. It's about choosing your battles, choosing your words wisely. It's about thinking before you rush into something, you see. Think about things from the past, reminisce, okay? Yeah, so I got to tell you, I do see somebody here because the Hierophant's in the heart of the reading, and it has to do with tradition, the way someone conducts themselves, their habits, has to do with marriage, commitment, contracts, negotiations. It's the higher school of learning. So yeah, there's definitely an energy. It's definitely saying to look before you leap, think before you rush into something. Okay. Yeah, I see a single person here. Someone enjoying the fruits of their labors, planning for the future. So this could be something you've been thinking about. The Six of Water is interesting. You could have somebody who's missing you. Like I say, someone who walked away. They maybe were worried something wouldn't be successful. Maybe they were, they were afraid to take a risk here and walked away. Taurus energy, possible Virgo energy as well. Tell me about temptation. Let's get to this. It's an energy of temperance, tempering your passions, tempering your emotions. It's about patience. Okay, it's about recognizing when something doesn't feel right, where it feels off. So that could be something you've achieved. Okay, you're achieving something because the Six of Fire is about achievements and successes. So do focus on your successes, all the things that you've achieved. And I actually feel there's been quite a bit here for some of you, because like you're moving into the new year, enjoying the fruits of your labors. Whatever you've been putting out is now coming back to you. But I can see that you've definitely learned to choose your words wisely, choose your battles. Yeah. I see some logic here too. So temptation, why is this here? Yeah, so it's about manifesting. So it's an energy of manifesting. Now this could be having all the tools you need to build something. This could be you've manifested a new job, a career, some kind of craft or skill. So there's something to do with your skills, perfecting your skills and your craft, having all the tools you need. You see? So I feel like you've manifested. Some of you have accomplished something, so do feel proud of yourself. You may have had to take little risks. This could be in a positive way, this way here. Yeah, so you have a Sagittarius. Yeah, you've got a person here. Somebody wants to build something. Now, this could be a new job or a career. Some of you have had some kind of success. But I got to tell you, I feel some of you have walked away from somebody. Yes, I feel it's energy where you've put a lot of work into something here. You may have, like I say, I do feel you took some kind of a risk. But I actually feel like you're accomplishing something because you're freeing yourself. You're planning for success. You're preparing for success. But it almost looks like you've got a person coming in here at the same time. There's definitely this energy of duplicity, two scenarios here, but I feel both of them are going to affect you. One is your energy. One is this King of Wands energy. So who is this King of Wands? Let's just get to it. Ooh, somebody's thinking about marriage, commitment, of their financial foundation, a very creative energy, someone very hardworking. Somebody wants to build something with you. Now, I feel like maybe it's an energy of someone who misses you or someone who wants children or family. Could be an Aries too. You may have somebody coming in to take a leap of faith here. You may have walked away from this person. Tell me about this Eight of Fire. Why is this here? Eight of Fire. Or pardon me, water. I do that all the time. Eight of Water. Let me focus. Why is this here? Yeah, there it is, a sense of longing. Some of you have walked away from somebody here, or someone walked away from you. But you see, there's some kind of reminiscing, two people reminiscing. You're sharing some energy. Like I say, I felt this duplicity here, where you're both missing each other, or it's two people longing for something. Okay, longing to have family, children. It's an energy of someone giving gifts. So there could be some gift giving. Somebody may give you something. But some of you may have walked away from someone, or someone walked away from you because of children. So it could be a single parent energy or two single parents here. But there's the success. There's some kind of aha moment. Okay, some kind of truth and victory. Do acknowledge your successes. Okay, whatever they are, acknowledge them. Because I actually feel you're going to have some kind of a victory because of something here. I don't know if you walked away from someone or they walked away from you, but I can see that victory and that truth. This is an energy of someone win or lose. Okay. Someone's coming in to speak some kind of a truth, but I feel there's a victory between you and this person. So there's some kind of truth here. So tell me about the Hierophant. What is this Hierophant? This could be a boss or a job or something here too, you know. Yeah, see, it has to do with reciprocity between two people reciprocating. So some of you, maybe there was a lack of reciprocity, so you chose to walk away, or someone else did, or you took a risk and decided to stop talking to someone. Yeah, there's a lot of scenarios here. Just take what resonates, just kind of listen to the reading and just sort of let it play out here. There we have, yeah. So there's definitely some kind of a gift or opportunity. Someone's going to reach out. This is a person who chooses their words wisely, chooses their battles. Now, it has to do with someone, it's a messenger of air. It's like the Knight of Swords. It's someone who's becoming decisive. It has to do with someone being single, and it has to do with this reciprocity. So tell me about the Fool. There we go. So yeah. So there's definitely someone who didn't want to take a risk on commitment, or some of you, there could be just a couple scenarios where some of you took a risk on a negotiation or a contract. Okay. But it has to do with how someone conducts themselves, their habits, traditions, beliefs. So it could be an energy of somebody here. It's an energy of mirroring. There's definitely a mirroring energy, and it has to do with temperance, two people tempering their passions and emotions. Because it has to do with the risk, the Fool. Now, maybe somebody here feels like a fool because they didn't take a risk. Their ego may have gotten in the way. Because there's going to be a truth here, and it has to do with yourself and this person. Something possibly to do with single parents, or it has to do with this reminiscing. It's an energy of keeping things simple. But I see a gift. There's going to be some kind of a gift. I feel like somebody who's walked away or you've walked away from is coming in. They're hoping you reciprocate. I see a reciprocity of gifts and opportunities possibly here. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a confusing one. Six of Earth. Why is this here? For Pisces. There we go. Yeah, so you definitely spoke your truth here. You're speaking up. You're being very wise. So some of you may have cut someone out because they weren't reciprocating. You may have been giving to somebody. Maybe you gave them a gift, or you offered them some opportunities here. So it's an energy of walking away, no longer giving to somebody, and maybe taking another opportunity. But some of you are definitely in single mode. I actually feel you're going to be choosing your battles this year. You're going to have different habits, traditions, beliefs, the way you conduct yourself. Some of you walked away because of the way someone was conducting themselves, but it almost looks like they're missing you and coming towards you and now want to build. Now, this could be a job as well, manifesting a job. Some of you, maybe it's something to do with a house, a home, or a strong financial foundation, but it has to do with this King of Wands. Very powerful energy. It's someone who generally knows what they want and they go after it. So someone who's not afraid of taking risks. Maybe it was yourself. You weren't concerned. You didn't want to take a risk, I feel like you're being wise. You're discerning. You're questioning. You want the truth. And I feel there's some kind of truth going to come out here. But it's positive because I can feel the energy. It's a positive reading. Yeah, see, it has to do with justice. Someone maybe didn't treat you right, so you may have walked away from someone. You may have other people coming towards you, maybe a Taurus. That's what's happening. I also see Gemini, Virgo. So it has to do with a communication. It has to do with some kind of a communication to do with work or building something, building a house, a home, a solid foundation. So there's likely a few side messages. I'll get to those later, but it has to do with a single person, someone enjoying the fruits of their labors. So you're no longer giving, you're cutting someone out because they're not reciprocating. But you're being wise, some Libra energy, which I feel is leading towards that Empress energy. Some of you have accomplished a lot. Please acknowledge your accomplishments. Okay? Acknowledge those things that you've accomplished. Doesn't matter how small they are. They might even be really simple. But those are the things that lead you to something better. Something to do with justice and balance being restored. It has to do with commitment and a single person. If you have someone who didn't come to you right, didn't treat you right, you're going to cut them out. This could be something that you're getting, you're understanding, the aha moment, you see, watching how someone conducts themselves. But I think you got a person who feels like a fool for not taking a risk to do with commitment. Okay? Some of you may have taken a risk. Maybe you've built a home, bought a home. So that could be something there too. Yeah, but justice is being restored. It's going to be in your favor. So tell me about this messenger of air. Yeah, there's some kind of change. Feeling on top of the world. This is where the abundance starts to flow. You have an opportunity. Now, it could be someone, like I say, two people missing each other, but it could also just be a gift. Sometimes this is somebody who shows you they like you. They want to build something, so they give you a gift. And it looks like it's going to be reciprocated. But some of you definitely have walked away from something. What is this tradition? Yeah, little Leo energy. Yeah, so there's definitely a communication. So multiple opportunities coming in, things speeding up, a busy time. But I see you grounding yourself. I see you being strong and brave. You're looking at the details of a situation. Been there, done that. Yeah, some of you walked away from someone. You're moving towards something else. You have other opportunities. So there you are. Someone's going to reach out. So beautiful energy. So it's an energy of whatever you put out there. The energy you put out there is going to come back towards you. There's the Hierophant again. I see some kind of victory here. Oh yeah, there you are. Definitely. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles energy. Taking care of yourself. Definitely an independent energy with the Nine of Earth here. I see you being very wise. It's your inner wisdom, right? Someone didn't come in right. They didn't want to commit. So there you are, single. Some of you may have actually gotten a divorce, if that's positive for you, because you're moving on here, but you're moving towards something better. There's some kind of change, you see? But look at that energy. The Queen of Pentacles looking at this opportunity. Beautiful. So it's a sense of longing, possibly sense of loss, but it looks like somebody here, you might even have a new crush. Someone might be crushing on you. They may be coming towards you, win or lose. You're definitely moving away from something. It's either going to be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. It could be a Taurus with some Leo in their chart. It's either or, but it has to do with the communication to build. Okay, it's an energy of perfecting your craft, perfecting your skills. So there's something there. So some of you too, maybe even thinking of going to school. You may be putting money away to educate yourself, because it could be just an opportunity that's presented. Something's coming towards you, this opportunity, and you're going to look at it very carefully. Okay, I feel there's an energy where there's something here you do not see in your future, but you're going to look at it first. And it's about being comfortable, enjoying the fruits of your labors, you see. You're taking care of yourself. There's a lot of focus on finances, a lot of independent energy. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who sits down and looks into the future and plans. This is someone who likes to be prepared for the future. So there's something here to do with a past energy where you're no longer giving to it, but yet there's something coming towards you. Yeah, some of you may have been just putting money away, building your financial foundation, very focused on your finances. You're playing it smart here. So there it is, moving away to avoid a disaster. Some of you maybe even moved, relocated, but you're taking the things that you've learned this past year and you're taking those things forward. So it could be moving, relocating, going to school, a learning process, learning a new skill, a new craft, a new trade. Okay, so I do see you enjoying the fruits of your labors. Justice is going to be restored here. Justice is in your favor. If you and there's, the energy of someone who doesn't want to commit. You're going to cut them out because you have other opportunities, multiple. So very positive. So I do see this opportunity for a fresh new start. Lovely. Or it's just a gift. Somebody may be giving you a gift. Yeah, see, there it is. There's something to do with love here. See, you're ready. You're moving away from something. You're looking into the future. You're being wise. So you have accomplished things. I can see it. You have new skills, whether it be in your love life or you're working on something, negotiation. There's something being negotiated, some kind of an agreement back and forth. And it's going to lead you towards something new. And I can see the Queen of Cups energy. This is someone who wants reciprocity. If someone doesn't reciprocate, I feel like you're just going to cut them out. I don't see you wasting a lot of time. So there's an energy of balance here too. You're balancing out your life. You're focused on love. Okay, so some of you have been focused a lot on your money. Now you're going to start focusing a little bit on your love life. Okay, there's a little bit of that back and forth energy, but I see the balance. So you're taking these new skills, these lessons, you're moving forward calmly and peacefully. Lovely. Yeah, you're making good decisions here, I feel, as well. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you've changed your focus. You're focusing on you doing your own thing. Now, this could be little things that you're doing, crafty things. You maybe think of building something, something to do with children as well. It could be a skill or a craft. You may be learning something or even going to school, educating yourself. Definitely single parent energy here for some of you, though. But you see, there's that energy. Some of you may have a little Aries, Leo, or Sag in your chart. You've changed your focus. You're kind of doing you. But I actually see balance. Some of you may have sacrificed a lot, given a lot to someone, and they weren't reciprocating. So you're no longer sacrificing. Okay. But I feel that you're going to be fair. So I do feel like there's an energy of being fair. So there may be someone here, like I say, didn't treat you right. They weren't playing fair. But you've still got these two new opportunities. I feel like there's going to be a change of focus. Oh yeah, you're focusing on success. You're freeing yourself. You're planning for success. Okay. Now this could be, educating yourself. Somebody could be, going into the legal industry, which I feel definitely a lot of independent energy. You're learning to look out for yourself, very independent. You're doing what's right for you. So you're no longer going to focus on anyone who doesn't have your best interest here. Someone doesn't come in right, you're just going to move on and stay focused. So you're planning for the future. I see you dressing for success, preparing for it. Okay, it's very positive. I see change coming, and you're going to choose your battles here. This is where I feel like you're no longer going to just rush into anything. You're going to think things through first to make sure it's fair, to make sure it's right. And that could be to do with a contract, a negotiation, something to do with education. I definitely see some of you moving on or relocating, but some of you are ready for love again, and you are going to sort of balance. You're going to balance between your work and your love life, feeling a little more enthusiastic, a little more playful here. So you've definitely accomplished something. Yeah, and definitely. Oh, you've got a King of Pentacles coming in here. Oh, you got a new opportunity. Somebody's planning to offer you something here. This could change your whole world. Now, this could be a job offer. Okay, any kind of job sector, whatever that means for you, Pisces. Some of you are in the care industry. I can see a lot of caring and sharing, a lot of sacrificing. But maybe some of you have put a lot of effort, sacrifice into something here, and now you're ready for something new, a fresh new start, because it's coming. I can see this new coming. There's the opportunity, the offer. Someone's planning to give you an offer. Okay. So it could be someone who's becoming decisive, but I feel you're going to make sure you're decisive. You want someone who comes in right. Some of you have somebody here or a situation that's not right for you. So you're accomplishing these goals. Why? Because you're being smart. You're being very wise here. We all know, Pisces, you have a very strong intuition. I'm surprised it's not here. But this is you, success, acknowledging your success is staying focused on your victories. So you have a victory coming in. Oh, yeah. Some of you might have been chasing somebody you're no longer going to chase. I can see you not chasing. In fact, what you're going to be chasing is your financial success. But you do want love. I can see it. See, you've sacrificed, you chased. But you're not going to do that. In fact, you probably have someone who's going to be chasing you. I think you're chasing the money. You want success as well, because I'm seeing the balance here. The Queen of Pentacles is very balanced. Someone who looks at the details, likes to prepare for the future. Someone who's definitely focused on this energy, this fresh new start, this opportunity. So let's have a look and see if we can really dig into what that is. What is this opportunity? There it is. Someone's going to reach out to you and extend you. So what's going to happen? You're going to talk back and forth. There's going to be a communication. You're going to reciprocate. You're going to give gifts, or, maybe an agreement to just keep things kind of simple. Okay. But I definitely see you looking at, there's someone here you do not see in your future. It actually looks like a Taurus. You're moving towards someone else. It could be a Virgo, Capricorn energy, but I also see Sag, Aries, and Leo, and I see Libra. So don't go on the signs too much. These are, like I say, energy readings. This is the energy of this person, grounded, practical, someone who likes to be prepared ahead. So you've got something in common. I see a power couple. This is what you're wanting, okay? But it could be, like I say, some kind of a business agreement, some kind of a negotiation. But it's going to bring you success. See, you're not focused on any of this negative things that didn't work out this past year. It's like you're looking right forward here. So I love it. Yeah, you're cutting things out that no longer serve. You're learning to speak your truth. You're being very wise. So tell me about justice. If some of you have been working on a divorce and it's positive, it's something you've wanted, I do see you moving on. I do see change. I see a lot of abundance coming to you with the world. It's feeling on top of the world. A change is coming. Okay? Yeah. It's possible you got somebody coming back around. Okay? I see you definitely moving away. Like some of you got a few people here. You've had multiple opportunities, but you're looking at things a little more careful about taking a risk, you see? But I think you got a person who's about to take a leap of faith towards you, but I'm not so sure you're going to give to this person, okay? We'll see. We got strong fire energy, strong earth energy. But I see the King and Queen of Pentacles, a lot of focus on work, career, finances, negotiations and contracts, definitely. But how you're going to be conducting yourself is different. You're going to no longer give. You're no longer sacrificing or giving to someone who doesn't give to you. The person you're moving towards is somebody who's probably more sentimental, who likes to give gifts, because I do see truth and success here. And I can see you moving towards this energy. There it is. The cycle's ending. Things are about to shift in your favor. Yeah, positive energy. There you are. Oh yeah, you're very powerful here. You see, you've been focused on success, creative pursuits. You're very driven. You're not giving up. And I'll tell you something else you're learning that's an accomplishment. You're learning to stand up for yourself, to stay focused and not give up. I see you definitely dressing for success, looking very sexy, very charming. You're driven here. You're very, very driven. And things are going to shift in your favor. Someone is seeing you in a favorable light too. And this is why. It could be a job, a love interest, and they're going to offer you something. It's going to go in your favor. You see? Why? Because you're not going to settle. You're no longer settling for anything but what it is that makes you happy, that you want. And it's going to happen. So lovely. Yeah. Beautiful energy. There's a cycle ending. So it looks like this is something that's likely going to start happening in the new year, where you're in that Queen of Wands energy. You're focused on financial success. You're definitely dressing for success too. You're making plans for the future. You're planning ahead. You see, it almost feels like a New Year's resolution, but you're staying focused. You're no longer going to focus on anything that isn't in your best interest. And you're going to have financial success through creative pursuits. Some of you may even get some kind of bonus that goes in your favor. You may get a higher position, because we know the Queen of Wands is someone very hardworking, very capable, very creative, very driven. Someone who doesn't give up. So it could be a higher position, because we know the Queen of Wands often, gets higher positions in careers. So I feel like that could be yourself, because I do see education, learning something new. Okay, it's definitely an energy of, there may be something here you once loved, job or career, that you're no longer emotionally fulfilled by, and you have this new opportunity. You may actually need to relocate, some of you. It may be something at quite a distance with the world here. So that's interesting. But yeah, it's abundance is starting to flow. Change is coming. Why? Because you've changed your focus. You've been doing you. So yeah, lovely. So let's grab some charms here. Let's see who this King of Wands is. Somebody with an ego, someone who's successful. They have everything they need, the house, the home, the financial foundation. Okay, but I feel like you've got other opportunities. I actually feel like you're moving away. Some of you might, like I say, you may have someone here with a really big ego, a bit of an attitude. And it could be some of you may be divorcing this person or breaking up with them. It could be a boss too. And it could be because of the way they conduct themselves, too big of an ego. They're all about their success. They're all about themselves, possibly. So we have a W. We have an L. Yeah, there's the crown. So there's the pink crown. See, this is where you're changing that energy. There it is, releasing something here. See, this is energy of, I feel like what you're succeeding at is knowing your worth and your value. The star, you're letting go of things that no longer serve. And that could be habits, traditions, where the way you've conducted yourself, or the people who come towards you. See, it's an energy of worth and value. The star, this is to do with your hopes and dreams. So like I say, you've got a few, you probably have a couple of opportunities coming in this year, because I do see that opportunity right there, but I also see the truth in the success. Some of you may be having an aha moment. Like I say, you may have, if you're a single parent, you may have someone who's not interested. They're not reaching out. They only reach out when they kind of want some attention. So I don't think you're going to be focusing on anyone with that energy. And that is a huge achievement, because I see you looking into the future. You're ready to offer that cup to someone, but you're being wiser. Okay. You've learned a lot. I can see a lot of new skills. You've learned a lot here. You're going to take that into the new year, and it is going to go in your favor. So stay focused and driven. Don't give up. So there you are. So it's a crossroads, a choice. Some of you have a choice between a few people, or you have a couple things going on. Job, career, finances, relationship energy. But it's something going to the next level. I actually feel some of you are going to get a raise, some kind of bonus. It's going to go in your favor. It's going to be quite abundant, because the abundance is flowing here because of your energy being in that Queen of Wands, you see. Taking things to the next level, pay raise, another level of career, status. So really positive. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. So there's an A, and a D, and a C, and a E. Could be initials of people. Could be anything. You can take all these and form a word if you wish. Some people like to do that. A T. So let's have a look at the reciprocity with the Hierophant, the negotiation back and forth. Okay. Some kind of an agreement. Yeah. So there's a cup. There's your opportunity. Oh my gosh. There's your opportunity. See? Something to do with a P and an O. Yeah, you're no longer giving to someone. You're seeing the truth. And I feel like you're moving forward. I feel like it's like you're taking this other opportunity. It's better. It's something that pays more, a new negotiation. You may be working for somebody, like I say, has a big ego. You're putting a lot of work and effort. You're constantly giving and sacrificing to possibly build something with this person, but they're not being fair. So I can see this Queen of Cups energy. There we go. So there it is. I see a little pink heart. See, it's an energy of seeing. See, you're seeing the truth in a situation. You're opening up your eyes. You're taking off the rose-colored glasses. Interesting. Some of you may get glasses in the new year, or you already have. But that's about seeing. See, seeing the reality of a situation. You've got this beautiful opportunity. I feel it is going to be successful. There's the Wheel of Fortune, ending a cycle. You're freeing yourself. Yeah, you're moving towards love here. Look at that great big heart. There's some love coming in too. I see a J. There's the decision. These are the decisions and judgment with this Libra energy, and you don't have to have this in your chart. This is where you're seeing the truth in a situation. And I actually feel like you're going to have success and victory in a lot of ways here. You may have already had some, but I don't think it's over yet. Things are still, this cycle is things are going in your favor. I actually, if it is a love relationship, it could actually go to the next level at the end of the year. I do see somebody offering you something here, because you're not going to settle for anything but the best for yourself. You want the best for yourself, but I see someone seeing you in that energy. So there's the judgment, the communication, where you make a decision. So you're putting your best foot forward. You're stepping into the future here. Yeah, I see the P. Justice. You could end up in a committed relationship this year. Okay, but you're definitely, what you've learned, the things you need to acknowledge is you've learned a lot. You've learned how to plan, to prepare ahead, how to be more successful. I do see you starting something here too, because you're no longer giving. You're now in the energy where you're now receiving. Okay, and if some of you have a hard time, you're a giver and you have a hard time receiving gifts and things, do look at that. Okay, do look at that energy. Never be afraid to receive, because you deserve this. Okay. So there we have an I. There's the book, doing things by the book. So it's connected to the Hierophant. Some of you definitely could end up in a committed relationship. But I feel like what it's telling you, before you commit to a relationship, do focus on yourself and your own success first. Never give up the successes, the things that you've achieved. okay, for somebody else. Do not sacrifice that energy. If you've sacrificed before, looked after the children, you were in a relationship, they were no longer giving, you were doing all the work, you were paying a lot of bills, they may have had even more money than you, but made you keep spending and spending. I can see that. You're no longer going to do that. Okay, so I do see you putting your best foot forward, stepping into the new. I actually feel that some of you could move towards a commitment this year, maybe even marriage for some of you, but it has to do with the next level and a choice. There it is, two hearts, two people going down a path together here. So it's about two people taking things to the next level. If someone doesn't want to, you're just going to stay focused on your money, but you have multiple opportunities. Feel like you're going to have you've been quite busy. I feel like it's going to stay that way. But I don't think you're going to see this as work, because I actually feel like something that you love here, something you love to do is going to bring you success. So it's an energy of yourself too. Like I say, changing your habits, the way you conduct yourself. You're doing what's right for you. Okay, so I actually feel you're going to be single for a little while, but you're going to step into new. There's definitely love here. So I wish you the very best. Focus on that positive energy. Do focus on your achievements, the things you have to be proud of. Okay? You want a partner who's proud of you and your achievements. They don't try to get you to give anything up and sacrifice to work on, to help them build so that they're successful. You see? That's what it's trying to tell you if you've been through that energy. Lovely independent, but definitely someone, you're not in an energy where you're going to stay single forever, that's for sure. Take care, and I wish you the best.